Oh my god.
You know what,
Oh my,
Josh?
oh
Josh,
my
Yeah.
Josh.
god.
She doesn't like to come up if you're there.
Oh, I
I
will be
don't
right
know
back.
why.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't like to come up if you are around. Because
Well,
before I told her,
I
tell
don't
Sammy to
care.
come up and Binka will show him her his pee pee.
Pee pee.
Binka will show it to her. That'll bring her up.
no, no, no,
Everything.
no.
Every-
She doesn't like to talk to me anymore.
Yeah, that's because I blocked her and haven't talked to her since, and I ain't gonna unblock her.
No, for a
What kind
while,
of
Sammy was all right. I think she was. What was it? Like something was some kind of construction was going on when I was talking to her, and she was laying on cement floor and not helping and not doing anything, and she started talking about
I'm back.
seeing Vinko's chopper. So I was like, "Well, this is the wrong place I went to. I want to see yours too." No, no, no. We're good. You won't be able to find. No.
Yeah, Sammy always wanted to see mine. She claimed she has. She never did.
Yeah, but one of your balls fell out. You said that, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's what I'm saying. The closest she ever came to seeing is when I had a pair of boxer briefs on.
Jesus Christ,
I mean,
Sammy, why do you
she got
do that?
this. She got to see the bulge, but that was it.
I think all men should whip it out to her and say, "Sword fight, fucker! Come on! Who's gonna win? Probably her. I'll put it in your butts." Oh, well, this ends now. This ends now. Fuck off.
Josh,
It would be like, I have the longest saber.
I'll never rule the galaxy with you.
Look on your father.
No,
No, you're not. Yes, you are. No, you're not.
my house is pinker than yours.
oh Josh,
Mingo says, "I gotta stop smoking on that one."
I'm smoking the reefer, man. I'm so high.
I'm pretty sure she's lurking right now.
Lurking in the shadows. My precious.
What's precious?
It is Lord of the Rings. Share.
Yeah, share. He hadn't
What?
started the live. He hadn't started the live stream yet.
Yes, I have.
No, it's already.
Yeah, yes, we did.
Oh yeah, he did 3 minutes ago. I thought he was going to wait till Darren got here.
He didn't show up. It's all right.
Oh, oh my God, Sean!
And from that moment, he knew he fucked up.
Yep.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Mingo, what's really cool is you understood where I got the freak from. That was funny.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were up to date on that because that's funny as hell. I have it as a ringtone.
Yeah, because all my friends from around here, they don't understand American humor. They're like, "What do you say? Huh?" And I was like, "Forget it. Forget about it."
Well, I saw these weird people in Hollywood one time, and I don't know if Sean heard this, but I was standing on the street of Hollywood Boulevard waiting for a van tour, and I saw all these people that are freaks, and like it was just disgusting. But The guy was wearing a Depends diaper and a shower cap and just shoes, walking around with his stomach and boobs hanging out. With this other lady, his partner friend, she was wearing what is it, John? Like bondage clothing. Like
I have no idea.
Like the leather outfits, with the zip ups. She was. And I stopped this lady from talking to me for a minute. I said, "What the hell did I just see walk past me?" There's another joke too. And I looked down this way down the street. I was like, "Hold on a second." I looked down this way and I was like, "Freaks!"
Oh my God, Josh is so funny.
Okay, hold on. And then the couple I was standing with waiting for the van, they said, "Josh, there goes your friends again across the street." I was like, "Those are not my friends, and nor will they ever be." And I said, "Hey, keep in the circus." I threw that out there to them. They didn't hear it. It was so busy that day, but I made sure they heard "freaks." I was fine with it. No, they didn't turn around and say, "What, Booker?" I was like, "Leave me alone."
When I see some disturbing image, I just say, "This is not my office."
Oh, there you go. Jeffrey, I told you about this. This is not my office.
Oh my God! And there was
What
like,
fucking Foley in there? Hey, Axel, you got a light?
anybody
You.
get your mad ass into the pool.
Axel, get the hell out of the pool. You don't own this house. Oh, I love it when you talk dirty to me. Get your mad ass in this pool with me. We got titties, we got Will Fortune, we got drinks. Yeah.
The Pointer Sisters.
Oh boy.
Beverly Hills Cop, Sean. Stick with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That was part 2.
Oh my
Yeah,
God! I love
part two. That's right. And I like how he did it to the construction people. He's like, "Stop working."
Oh my God.
And he's like, you guys got to give yourselves a round of applause for at least trying or whatever.
Yeah.
Now. Go home, take the weekend. We'll get all this shit cleared up for you. I was trying to do what it said on the maps, or the instructions.
Billy, we need to
fine.
talk.
Go home. It's fine. And can you guys clean this shit up for me if you can?
But you know what, Billy? We need to talk.
Yeah, Billy. We need to talk.
The guy has like tons of weapons.
Yep. I like
Well, he was
when,
sitting on the
What is this,
toilet,
Rambo?
and he looked on the backside of the bathroom door, and there was a lot of pistols hanging
Yeah.
from there. He was like, "Jesus Christ, Billy!"
What is this, Rambo?
what is this, Rambo? Yep.
And towards the end of the movie, Taggart goes, "Billy, I bet you don't have one of these." He looked over and he grabbed one and put it in his pocket.
Yeah, bazooka.
I like how in the first one they go to Victor Maitland's house and Eddie's there and he says, "What are you guys, the second team?" "Yeah, we're not going to fall for a banana in the tailpipe." "You're not going to fall for a banana in the tailpipe?" You got to be more strong like him. You got to be, "Hey, man, I don't want to have no banana in the tailpipe."
You've been hanging around this dude too long. You say, "Brother, you need to flow a little bit more, brother. You've been hanging around this dude too long."
Yeah. No, actually, Taggart recently passed away like last year, 3 years.
The actor that played Taggart. Okay.
John Ashton. Yeah, I loved him though. He had a foul mouth cop from out of town. He was good. I liked him.
Yeah.
He actually answered people's stuff on Facebook. It was his account, and he's no longer with us. So, fortunately, I think he had a wife. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that.
It was awesome.
Cher was like, "I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm blocked."
I'm just doing a drawing, guys.
Hi, Larice.
No, but I like how he goes to Victor Maitland's office. He said, "I thought I could use the bathroom. Found like this would be a good place. And what do you guys do? Throw somebody out of the fucking window? What do you get for jaywalking?"
No, what happens when you get pushed out of a moving car? Get charged with jaywalking? This is bullshit.
Yeah.
You arrested me for getting thrown out of a fucking window?
Yeah.
I like when they ended up at Hugh Hefner's house. Yo, Billy, is that? Yeah. No.
No.
They followed the dirt tracks to Hefner's house.
Yeah, and then when they come out to the backyard of the Playboy Mansion, they said, "Try not to step over your dicks." Eddie Murphy says, "Don't step over your dicks." And Chris Rock comes up to the cement truck. He's like, "Man, what the fuck? What
Yeah,
am I
well-
paid for?"
Yeah, that was the first movie or anything he ever did. Eddie Murphy found him at a club in L.A. and he was really good. And he started to use him as an opening act when he did live stand-up. So he gave him a part in the movie, just like what Rodney Dangerfield did. He found Sam Kinison in Houston, Texas. He was a nobody, and he asked, "Would you open up for me?" He goes, "I don't think I can cook in an hour." He goes, "Oh, you'd be great," and he was. So he gave him a part in the movie Back to School.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Say it, say it.
They
All right, I'll say it.
they fuck you with cell phones.
Carter was
We
too
do
much
that
of a
before.
pussy. He wouldn't do anything. Good answer. Good answer. I like how you think.
Yeah, believe it or not, Sam Kinison, Rodney Dangerfield, and Bon Jovi were real close, tight-knit friends.
Hmm.
Too bad that Bon Jovi's the only one left.
I like Caddyshack where Rodney takes his chauffeur guy, the Asian guy, into this golf store. He's like, "Wang, the party's over here," and Rodney takes him in. He's like, "Don't tell him you're Jewish, all right, and they walk in. He's like, "I'll take some of these little naked lady tees, a few of those, some of those, and oh wow, look at this hat."
That's the worst looking hat I ever saw. Oh, but it looks good on you, though.
You wear this hat, you get a free
And it was
bowl of
Judge
soup.
Smills.
If you get this hat, you get a free bowl of soup. But oh, it looks good on you though. Ringo says, "I never saw that."
I never see that coming.
Now, I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but the black guy, when all of the caddies and Doyle Murray was standing next to the black guy behind the bushes.
The kid eats it.
Yeah, he goes, I give $20. The Smales kid picks his nose. Now, what I was told by rumor, and I have not been able to find out for certain, that was actually Buckwheat, the actor that played Buckwheat in Little Rascals.
Are you serious?
That's what I'm wondering. I want to know, is it true or not? I could never figure it out.
I like how Spalding, he's like, "I want a cheeseburger, no, a hot dog, I want a shake. You'll get nothing like it."
Oh, Spoley. Spoley was his name.
Yeah, Spalding. And I like how he was drinking at the party before the game, and he ended up drinking something with a cigarette butt floating in it.
Yeah, and he goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he throws up in that sunroof of that Porsche.
Yeah. And then the guy goes, he sits in it, and the wife goes, "Yeah."
That's a cheap way of getting drunk. Just walk down the bar. People walk away, and their drinks are still sitting there, what's left of it, and he drank it. And he got the one that had the cigarette butt in it. What an idiot.
Yeah. Did somebody step on a duck? I love that one too, where he farts at the table.
Well, it was that badass caddy that was running the bar, and Rodney walks up to him and said, "Hey, Sabu, can you make a bull shot?" He said, "Can you make a shoe smell?" He said, "Hey, you're a funny kid. I like that." I'm still trying to figure out what the hell a bull shot is. I know there's a shot glass involved, but whatever it is, alcohol is in it, I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah. I like how
I like-
in back
He
to
was-
in Back to School, Rodney comes up to Robert Downey Jr. in the movie, and Robert's on the floor like acting like he's getting fucked in the ass or something, and he's like, and Rodney steps over and says, "What are you doing?
Jeez.
Get out of here!" Well,
I like the
going.
I like the part when he's dancing with the judge's wife. He butt cuts in on him. He goes, "You're a lot of woman. You make $20 the hard way." He goes, "You're no gentleman." "Yeah, but I'm no doorknob either."
Well, see you on the golf course. He gives everybody, the band members, all money and stuff. Hey, play something that jumps, or
Yeah, and that's when he cuts in on the judge's wife and starts
you
dancing with
never
her.
made $20 the hard way.
You no gentleman. Well, I'm no doorknob either.
And then Rodney goes past this couple. He's like, "Hey, get a room, There's other people here."
Yeah, I've seen those movies hundreds of times.
I like how Bill Murray's checking the pool. "I want this place spotted, cleaned, and disinfected, and because they found a duty bar, like a Baby Ruth floating in it, thought it was a turd. And I'm serious. The judge's wife was like, "Don't touch it," and he's like, "I want this pool emptied and disinfected," and he was
Yeah,
all
see,
concerned.
you got all it was the rich people's pool at the golf club, and they gave the caddies 15 minutes a year to be able to swim in the pool, and they all came at once. And there was this one that came zooming in and tackled this waiter into the pool. They just invaded that pool really quickly.
I like how the three fat kids in the pool sucked it in when the hot chick walked through. They were all like fat guys, like fat teenager guys, and they all saw that blonde chick walk in the pool deck, and they were all like, they all sucked it in and wait, so they don't know that they were like, "I'm handsome," and they all had their shirts on. A lot of them had their shirts on and weird bathing suits. I know that was like early 80s, but anyway, they wore them really weird then. Sure says, "Not me."
Oh my God, Josh.
Who's your caddy?
Who?
Rodney. Did.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you forgot when the best one that Rodney did, the lesser known that he did, but it was the best one in my opinion. Meet Wally Sparks, where he was the talk show host.
Yeah, I haven't seen that all the way through, but I heard about it.
I like that he's playing strip poker with the governor's wife and a couple of his assistants' wives, and she's drunk as hell. And she played Shirley in the Laverne and Shirley movie or show. I can never remember that actress's name. And she goes, "I got a pair of queens, Wally. What do you got?" He goes, he had a flush and he ends up winning, right? So he goes over to the piano. He's got a pair of stockings on his head, and he's playing the piano. And she goes, "Oh, Wally, I just love how you play the piano." He goes, "Hey, you should see me play my upright organ."
My upright organ. Yeah.
See, Cher didn't get that joke. You should see me play my upright organ.
This is what I'm doing. Okay, so sorry. I didn't pay attention what you're saying, but yeah, I love supporting also Josh. Because he's my friend. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing a digital drawing, guys. You see, this is what I'm doing.
Wow, a rooster.
Yeah, I'm doing a digital drawing.
I did not see a rooster, but I did now, and I had to look closely. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you get a chance
Then I
to
will-
see the movie. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is
If-
the real color of this. I will give it to my doctor, the one who operated me. This is not yet finished.
Yeah, if you get a chance to see Meet Wally Sparks, do so. It's hilarious.
And it's got Joe Pesci in it too. I remember seeing a
Joe Pesci.
shopping, a mall or something they were at and stuff. And
No, that was Easy Money. That was an early
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
That was
okay.
Easy Money. I like Ladybugs too. His girlfriend. Well, they were getting married, and they're
Yeah.
buying a new house. He goes, "What's the matter?" He goes, "It looks like all the trees threw up because there's leaves everywhere." And he goes, "Yeah, if we start yelling, the neighbors will hear us." And she was like, "Wally, we don't fight." He goes, "Honey, I'm not talking about fight."
And then he takes Jonathan Brandis to the nearest bathroom to change into the soccer outfit, and he had to go in the women's the bathroom. And he Rodney first he said, "Wait, let me check." All right? And he knocks on the door. Mall's on fire! Mall's on fire! And he's like, "All right, you're clear. Go on in." I do that now. I do that at malls. I say, "Mall's on fire" to the women's bathroom when I want to. Sorry, I don't know any better. Sure says, sure. Vinko's like, he says, "I need to check my shorts now." I can't stop giggling.
I'll be right back, guys. I got to check in here. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, sorry, Vinko. We just love movies and comedy, and that's what
I know. Me also.
I don't like to have singing and all that stuff going on, and
Me also.
I just would rather goof around and.
Because I love talk to people and joke around. My God, having a good time. But if you're like in a panel when like 7 people are singing, no, thank you. I'm out of here.
Seriously, I don't like to sing anymore. This is the reason why I rather to listen to you guys.
Cher,
What?
you have a great voice, though. I have heard you blare some things out, and my goodness, I mean, right on cue, the same tone. You need to be on American Idol. You would win.
Yeah,
No, no, for now I don't want to sing because of my father. Because every time I was singing, my father's always playing the radio here and make it louder. So it's a kind of insult. So I just rather not to sing if he is around. My father's around 70 plus, and he's an irritable guy. Yeah, that's it.
But I was just letting you know you're a good singer, Cher. Compared to most people I know,
Yeah,
you have a
thank
really
you.
good voice. Blessed Life would be second. Sean tries his best to blare it out. I've listened. I mean, there's a lot of good ones out there. But I heard you
Yeah.
last night or something, or what was it? Was it last night? You sang something, and I was really impressed. I've heard you before, though. Vinko says,
Yeah, that is my dedicated to Sean since he madly in love with a certain Filipina. Not going to mention any names, okay? I don't want to get in trouble here.
"Yeah, I know. Okay,
Yeah.
you might
I'll
get."
just Yeah, but I hope Sammy soon will change, because
Hardly.
She's trying to change, but it's not going to fall off tomorrow.
yeah. It was really surprised that some people they have
In her dream, she might think it's going to fall
Sammy
off.
is there?
And
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Vinko says,
Sammy,
"Let's
come up. We're waiting for you.
come up here today, and hang out with us." And
Thank you. Come again.
oh, see, now Darren's trying to kiss us from behind because he just called us beautiful. I hope it wasn't from behind. But anyway,
Anywho,
who is Lou?
in Deadpool, he will say like, anywho.
Did you see the new one, the third one?
Oh yeah, the Wolverine.
Oh my goodness, that was good.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
more sarcastic, like fuck you attitude type words in that one. That was funny. I don't know why
Yeah,
they hated each other though.
I love Marvel and DC. Those two universe.
See, I like that too. I've always wondered, like, I always wanted, like, the Hulk. I always wanted to be the Hulk with the Doctor idea, and then have Batman's money being a billionaire.
Oh yeah, but to me, my favorite is Captain America and Batman, because Batman is a guy with no powers, just a regular human. He has those gadgets and stuff, but he still wins in a lot of fights against most strongest villains
Hmm.
without any powers. There's the real unique style. Okay, Captain America, he has a superhuman strength, but still he's vulnerable. But
I don't really care too much for Harrison Ford being that Red Hulk in the new one.
yeah, that was a complete trash.
You saw it?
Christ. Yeah, Jesus Christ, the worst film ever. Jesus.
I don't care too much for the guy that plays Captain America. I won't go in detail, but Anthony Mackie or something like that. I forgot his name. But
Yeah, he is. He's a Falcon before. Now he's a Captain America.
where is that going? So
Yeah, it is too stupid. Actually, I mean, they should keep it with Chris Evans. Actually,
yeah,
but without Chris Evans, there is no Captain America.
nope. They had a thing on Facebook or not Facebook, Family Guy that said, like, Silver Surfer, right? He came surfing into the house, the apartment where his wife was, and the lady said, "Where'd you go last night?" "Oh, hung out with the guys, had a few brewskis, just watched football." And then she's like, "Well, could you explain that?" And he went to the Triple X gay bar, and he was like, "Well, at least they know how to take care of a man." Oh, walk away.
Yeah. Like when last time I went to the bar, I went to the bartender and said, "Give me a drink." He goes, "Well, what would you like?" "I don't know. Surprise me." He showed me a naked picture of my wife.
I went into a bar and I told a guy to give me one for the road, and I had a piece of asphalt in my hand.
Oh, geez.
Now, Rodney once said on stage, he said, "My parents gave me a picture of he said something about his family tree, and he's like, and I found out I was the sap."
Yeah, that's my dad.
He said it's something about I looked at my family tree and found out I was the sap.
Yeah.
And he said, "We were too poor." He said, "We were too poor. For my birthday, my dad showed me a picture of a cake and told me to blow the candles out."
Here comes the meat wagon, and the doctor will be like,
Puking his guts out.
Yeah.
Because you want
I
to
love
see
Tommy
the
Boy.
pennies.
My God.
Yeah. One day I asked my dad to take me to the zoo. He said, "If they want you, they'll come back and get you."
Joe Dirt.
He goes, "The only time during Halloween, the kids knock at the door and they look at me, they give me candy."
One time he said, one time during Halloween, I was too ugly. The kids gave me candy.
What kind of a hairstyle is that, boy?
Didn't Kid Rock say that to him? Yeah.
That's
Boy. What kind of haircut is that, boy? A mullet.
But when he offended Def Leonard sucked. Sissy boy.
Easter boy.
Oh my God. But when you find that atom bomb and pour it on the gasoline, boom. All of a sudden, him and his Indian are ash. Chicken wing. Jesus Christ.
Sean says, I'll wait.
Cher will be like, what are you talking about?
He says, no, I'm here. I'm just listening. So, Sean, are you in your truck right now or something?
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to answer the goddamn intercom, but I guess they're not going to answer.
I didn't know you worked on weekends.
I'm just up. I guess I'll just drive to that pad.
Dinko, you and I would definitely get along if we met in person, honestly.
Yeah.
We would have a great time. Hey, let's go walk. Let's go hold hands and walk the sidewalk and talk about freaky shit. At least they know how to take care of a man.
Oh my god.
I do that to my guy friends. I'll say, you want to hold hands and talk about it? Darren's like, you're down there.
Oh my
Sean says,
god.
I'll come meet you for handshakes and stuff.
You want me to buy you some lollipop while I'm holding your hand?
I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Oh my god.
No, I like dirty, raunchy comedies, actually, like Rob Schneider ones, like
Oh, yeah.
or something, you know. And I like part 2 where he finally arrives to Amsterdam,
Oh yeah.
and there's an old lady standing on the bridge saying, I love President Bush, and then she gets a brick thrown at her.
Bricks in the head.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh shit!" You know, and runs in the river, and you imperial bastard.
PVC bitch. Dirty Sanchez.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, Luis. Thank you.
or Rush Hour 3. Who? You? No, me. Who? You? Me. You.
Remember that one, Benz, where Chris Tucker's talking to the I am you, and that is me.
Oh, yeah.
I am me, and I am you. He's like, I'm getting tired of this. I'm going to kick you and his and everyone in here's ass.
But
Who are you?
when the big
I am
titan
you.
appears, like 3 meters long, my god, he's huge.
Yeah. He's like, so Chris Tucker opens that door, finds the tall 8-foot guy in there. He's like, damn. He's like, sorry, man, I was trying to find the bathroom.
Oh jeez.
I won't use GD, but that's what Chris said. He's like, damn. Watch out, Lee. Kata, what are you doing?
You Americans, you know all about violence. America, kick your ass.
So when Chris comes up to the Asian guy saying, I am you, and that is me. And you is answering. No, not you, him.
What
I
the
am
fuck
me.
are you talking about? You, me, you.
Right.
I am you, me.
But you is answering. Yeah. Who are you? I am you.
I will arrest every single one of you.
Yeah.
My God. A small child can kick his ass. My God, they're like trained as hell. He's like, I will arrest every single one of you.
That is me, and I am you. And see, that's what's funny about Chris. He just doesn't get it sometimes. Like I saw a video that Chris was preaching at a church or something, and Debo shows up in the background.
Oh,
He's like, "Oh no way, man! It's Debo. Debo, what you doing here? This is my church. Give me your jewelry." And then Chris says, "Debo, that was a." He said that was a movie, man. I want that jewelry. Chris was like, "Man, go sit down."
Around here, normally
West End.
Ready twin.
Wow.
Said that, you know, because it is racist.
Yeah.
My God, Friday. I used to watch that movie like a million times, period. It is an awesome movie.
And Smokey comes up to Faison in the car. He's like, "You ain't listening, Smokey."
Oh, and the first
That's what
Friday
we're talking
movie
about. Yeah.
was
Yeah.
hilarious.
The first one was funny as shit.
It was awesome.
They just confirmed that making a Last Friday number 4.
George Clinton was the dog catcher. Dog catcher. I didn't even like dogs.
Don't nobody go in there. 45, 50 minutes.
5 minutes.
Why do I always come in here? You're in the damn fridge. We ain't got no milk.
Oh, my food.
Go get a J-O-B. He's like, "Greg, get in here." He comes into the bathroom holding his nose like this. You done smelled my shit before?
Smokey is here taking the shit. Okay, I'm not going to say to anybody else. La 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 la.
Hey, everyone, Smokey taking his shit.
Behind the bushes.
Behind the bushes. See, I don't like Mike Epps, and he's in the other ones. I don't think he's funny.
Nah, me neither.
But
It's too annoying. Oh my God.
yeah. I like All About the Benjamins, but I like Eva Mendes, who plays the love interest in there, but I just, he wasn't one of my favorites at all. That's about the same thing with Kevin Hart. We've met him in person, and he's not really funny. In his movies, he some people might think so, but like Soul Plane was probably one of my favorites that he did. It had Snoop Dogg and Method Man and everybody in it. I'm sorry? Did I lose everybody?
No, I'm here. I'm just
Did you ever see Soul Plane?
I'm planning to watch it. Yeah.
I will not give it away. It's hilarious all the way through. And there's a really hot white girl chick in there. My goodness. So keep your pants off when you watch it. You're going to get aroused in seconds. But that one was good. There's only a certain few black comedies I like. I like a lot of dirty, raunchy movies. I don't care about American Pie. Never really interested me. But anyway, yeah, I watch a lot of movies. Sometimes I repeat them too.
Me also.
Like I love Tommy Boy. That was funny. You ever see that one?
Yeah, and Black Sheep. Oh my
That was
God.
on last night. Yeah, that one was all right.
The
Hey, what'd
fucking
you
ass
do?
is killing my brain. Ah!
What-
It was the movie we saw that had Wayans
Oh,
guy in it.
low down, dirty shame.
No,
No.
it had the Wayans person in it, and it also had another well-known guy that played um, laid off cop.
Wayne's brother, Keenan, or was it Damon?
I don't remember
Probably Keenan. He plays a lot of cop
because
movies.
I get them confused.
There was 9 kids in that family. The Keenan, the Wayans family.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Wayans family are huge. My God.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that was the other cop had long hair and
I don't remember.
mustache and beard,
That helps a lot. I don't know.
and he drank a lot.
Hmm.
And he was depressed because his wife had died.
Minko says,
Well, I'm trying to figure out what movie is it.
His wife had died in an accident.
And you said it was a Wayans brother? Wayans family member? I don't know what you're saying, but
The
Minko says, let me look it up.
main cop that
Oh
was
shit.
his partner.
Lowe's not ready. Not gonna be ready till tomorrow.
Okay. What was
So I'm
it?
dropping my empty and
Female cop?
No, they're both male cops and they're partners.
Hmm.
Oh, Lethal Weapon.
Huh?
Lethal Weapon?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
no
Mel
I
Gibson. and
love
Lethal-
those movies.
the Lethal Weapon movies.
Yeah.
Donnie Glover and Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
It's that this was
Oh,
the guy
it
that
was-
was after Mel Gibson.
Okay, this was a TV show called Lethal Weapon, which was really good.
Oh
And
yeah.
we loved it. Not because of LA, we just loved it. It was good. But they switched it on us throughout the seasons, like season 3 or something. They added Sean William Scott to play Riggs, and it didn't go anywhere. But
It should have because he was good.
Sean William Scott?
Yeah.
You mean Clayne Crawford?
Yeah.
Clayne Crawford played in the first 2 seasons. He went off and did other things, so he quit. Damon Wayans played Murtaugh. Yeah, it was good. They didn't last, though. They only did like 3 seasons. I guess I lost everybody, Buns. Sean says,
no, I'm right here. I was in another window, is why you didn't hear me. Yeah, Joe Pesci played Leo Getz. What Leo wants, Leo gets.
Yeah.
I like that they fell out the window and they fell 7 stories into the swimming pool, and he's kicking Joe Pesci's ass, thinking he's hitting the guy that's trying to kill him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Those were good too.
Yeah, that was part 3 when Joe
Check
Pesci.
at the badge, bitch. Check at the gun. I have a badge too, fuckface.
Face.
But I like the newer ones too.
Oh my God.
Leah, don't get out of my car yet.
Danny
Why?
Crawford.
And the door opens and it gets knocked off from another car. Okay.
Oklahoma kid, dance, motherfucker, dance. Yeah, that was in Goodfellas.
Mm. I didn't really care too much for mob movies. Sean says, "Fuck you, then."
Oh, I love mob movies.
Oh, those are good. And I've been to all the places that they filmed the movie My Cousin Vinny, except
Oh, I love that
I,
movie also.
except I couldn't find that barbecue place when he was sitting down looking at pictures, and it was right before they did the last portion of the court case where he brought everything forward that made the case blown wide open. He noticed the tire tracks after him and his girlfriend got into it. It is a barbecue place, but I didn't locate where that is. But I've been to the courthouse. I've been to where they had the breakfast and they wanted to know what the hell grits were. And it's all right there. And I walked inside the courthouse. I only got to look in the window, but that's an actual functioning courtroom.
Yeah, they had
been to the Sack of Suds.
They had the courtroom blocked off as a museum or something, right?
Well,
you can go in there and look at it
when there's not a trial taking place.
Yeah.
But while I was there was a trial taking place. But I've been to the Sack of Suds. It had been sold off and rebuilt, but they still call it the Sack of Suds. And you can buy a can of tuna, just like he had Ralph Macchio had in his pocket that he stole.
Yeah. I love when Fred Gwynn played the judge. He just couldn't hear very well, and you hear Joe Pesci say, "The two Utes." He's like, "You what? What was that word?"
Well, Ralph Macchio was the star of that movie, but Fred Gwynn and Joe Pesci made that movie.
Did you say Utes? Oh, wait. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Two Utes. Then he goes and says it again. The two defendants.
I like it when he was talking to his friend. He didn't know who he was. Ralph Macchio's asleep, and he goes, "Hey, you can either get me. It's your ass, not mine." And, he thought he was wanting to screw him in the ass. No, he's the lawyer, you idiot. He goes, "All right, I've had enough with you." And he pats Ralph Macchio, goes, "Hey, Cousin Vinny."
Yeah, and I like how Joe was talking to that guy as a witness, whatever, that saw it or whatever. He's like, "I did say that. Would you say that?" I would say that.
Yeah, have you seen Cobra Kai? When they were going to go to court and it ended the season right there, there was a lot of rumor that in the court trial, if it took place, I was like, they got to bring Joe Pesci in as the judge to pay homage to My Cousin Vinny. It would have been great.
I liked a lot of the movies with Vin Diesel in it.
Yeah, that's her hot man right there.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, but I thought he was gay.
And Furious.
I know.
Man Apart. Yeah.
I thought Vin Diesel was gay.
The Last Witch Hunter.
He's got a wife and 3 girls.
Mm.
Oh, that.
I always thought Michelle Rodriguez.
A lot of this, but he bought that black car. It wasn't a replica. He bought the actual car driven.
The Charger. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Charger. Yeah.
Amazing car. My God.
And they're taking out the ride at Universal's, both parks. They're creating a coaster now. Fast and Furious coaster, not the ride anymore. Yeah, and it only lasted probably maybe 10 years, 8 years, something like that. But anyway, I'm a big Universal fan, so.
Yeah, and The Rock was in there in the movie, and
yeah, he was a wrestler before.
Yeah,
just like his old man.
Yeah, he was supposed to be like a cop.
Yeah, we all know.
Hunting Vin Diesel.
Those 2 guys are Marion's favorite.
I love it.
I need to leave the house when she watches those guys.
Vin Diesel said to Dwayne Johnson, "This is Brazil."
Oh, damn. There we go.
Did you find your penis finally? He's like, yeah.
I gotta find my way out of this mug.
This mug. Go get a mug.
But that's one thing I like being a road driver. I visited a lot of famous places that was in movies and shit. Been to every Major League Baseball park except Fenway because I can't get anywhere near it.
I'm not a
And I'm not-
Lebowski. I'm the dude, man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
I'm the dude, man.
You can call me your doodleness or El Duderino.
Oh, the Big Lebowski. I like that. They're all sitting around the table, and it's quiet. And his friend finishes story, and John Goodman goes, "Forget about the fucking toe."
Market 0. Are you satisfied, you crazy fuck?
Crazy fuck.
Fucking fascist?
But the classic was writing a check for 58 cents for a thing of half and half.
And I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
Yeah.
Get out of my fucking car.
You guys watch the? Have you guys seen the Sopranos? Where like?
Oh yeah.
There was
I got
one
the
scene-
whole series on my external hard drive.
There was
Me
one
also.
scene where the main guy, I forgot his name, he was talking to his friend who was fat, getting out of a car. He's like, "You got to start eating salads, fat fuck." You know. And he's like, "Why? Get off my damn fucking car. You're gonna tip it over or whatever. I don't know."
Vinny is an ass muncher.
Yeah,
Whoa!
don't lean against my car. You'll tip it over, you fat fuck.
What
Yeah.
did you say? It is true. He's an ass muncher.
So, Sean, there was a Family Guy thing about what is his name? The main character guy. What's his real name?
The actor that played Tony.
Yes.
Oh, hang on a second. I'll think of it.
Okay, guys. I gotta go. I need something to eat. I'm hungry.
What time is it there?
It is 9:12 p.m.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I remember his career.
So,
He,
yeah, brother Sean, brother Josh, my sweet share.
yeah. See you later.
Bye.
The
Yeah.
first movie he was ever in, he played a small part as a lieutenant in the Navy in Crimson Tide.
Right.
I think John's his first name. John something, I can't remember. But he died over in Italy of a heart attack.
Yeah. James Gandolfini.
Gandolfini, that's it.
So Family Guy did a thing about him being large and everything and eating ice cream or a candy bar or something. And Stewie said something about, "This is worse than James Gandolfini's workout room." And then he walks past the doorway, stops a minute, and it's all cobwebs everywhere because he hasn't used his gym. And he was like eating a candy bar or something or chips. He's like, That was it. That was the cutaway. And he just kind of slept away. He's like,
But Tony's character goes through a lot of unnecessary, stressful bullshit, which I noticed on the show. You know, his character goes through so much stupid shit. He goes, he's talking to his wife, and he goes, "I got to worry about a damn joke because they talked about Carmine Cheesy's ass because she's got a huge ass." And if you talk about a made man's wife like that, he wants restitution. That means somebody's dying, is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember him doing a lot of talking to his wife.
Yeah, after the first time I heard it on the show, I ended up seeing some for sale at this plaza in northern Chicago, and I bought some. And I'm like, "Ooh, these are actually really good. Macarons, those are really good."
In fact, she was pretty good. in the show too.
The
That
funny thing is, Edie, that played his wife, is not Italian, and neither is the son. But the daughter Meadow, the actress that played Meadow, she's real Italian, and Gandolfini was 100% Italian. He even spoke Italian, but for the show, he had to act like he didn't know how to speak Italian.
I thought they were supposed to be Italian in the show.
Yes.
Well, in the show, their past off was all Italian, but the only ones that were Italian was Gandolfini and his daughter, the girl that played his daughter Meadow. They were real Italian. The son and the mother were not, even though they were portrayed as being Italian. Yeah, I've used that line many times because it's true, especially if you grew up in Chicago. It's like, oh, you're from that neighborhood? My mother would love it if we got together. No, my mom mostly wanted me to marry, hopefully get married to a girl from the res, like my grandmother wanted too.
Hmm. Hmm.
You ought to play that for everybody, Josh,
What?
where he ends up in the Godzilla costume and somebody threw the cigar in the mouth and it started to burn him and he couldn't get the headpiece off.
Okay.
He was hiding in the bushes and some dude threw a cigar and it landed in his mouth.
This guy. Idiot.
What was that one hot summer night? Is that the movie?
One hot summer. Yeah.
Yeah, One Hot Summer. I got it mixed up with Police Academy. I don't know how I mixed that up.
I'm still here. So, should we possibly expect you down this way tomorrow or Monday? John?
I have no idea. The rate and load's not even ready. They said come back tomorrow at 7 a.m. I'm like, all right. That's because I thought it was drop and hook because it says I can pick up early.
You don't have to fuck. What? Hmm. Yeah. Friends. This lady's two kids saved their mom from a seizure. She just stood there in the kitchen and just kind of went off into space, if you will. There's different kinds of seizures, not like yours. And they actually saved her life without calling 911.
Really?
I guess they probably did behind the scenes, but they saved their mom.
I'm curious, does that club still exist in New York City?
Where?
It's a club. Rodney Dangerfield owned it. It was called Dangerfields. It was a comedy club.
Right.
And Rodney would go up on stage whenever he felt like it. He said, I can't come up here too often because I can't even afford myself. But he had Roseanne Barr up there. He had a lot of famous comedians up on that stage.
Well, unfortunately, the club closed due to COVID in October 2020.
And they never reopened.
On January 1st, 2024, under the name Rodney's Comedy Club, the club reopened in the original location. So they're back open now.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering if the family who inherited it sold the bar or whatever. They changed the name or whatever. He's the only comedian that I know that opened up a comedy club.
Yeah. Well, John Lovitz had a comedy club at Universal before, but I think they closed that down. I don't think it was in his name or anything, but he was like co-owner, something like that.
But they filmed it, or the story fit as a sequel to Sopranos. It's called Littlehammer, and it's on Netflix. But they had to change the names. But Silvio went into witness protection, and is the story. And he went to Norway because he liked the Olympics there. And he opened up a bar, you know. He tried to open up a strip bar. And the only one from The Sopranos that had a part in it that showed up like once was Paulie. And he was a Roman Catholic priest. But he acted just like Silvio. I'm in the witness protection program. Because everybody hated how The Sopranos ended. Now, they can continue it as a movie without Gandolfini. It was that everybody says, well, that was him blacking out. Or no, somebody came out of the bathroom and shot him in the head. That's the story I'd go with. And the mom, they can option her if she got hit or not, and Meadow, or the son. But here's how I would think the story would go. His daughter would be the most ruthless because she knew about the business and she was close to her dad. She would want vengeance. And she would be more ruthless than her father was. Because believe you me, a woman can be more ruthless than a man undercover.
Okay.
And the only other ones that survived in the family that I know of was Silvio and Paulie. Even though Paulie got shot, but he survived. I like that they bring on a celebrity onto the show to when he had the poker game going. Yeah, David Lee Roth on there playing poker. Frank Sinatra's son, LT, Lawrence Taylor from the NFL.
Mm.
And at that time, David Lee Roth wasn't doing shit. He was actually a paramedic in New York City. And when Van Halen did decide to do the reunion with him, that's when he did that. Now he's out in Vegas as a DJ. He took Kevin DeBrew's job, the lead singer of Quiet Riot. He was doing that for years, but he OD'd on cocaine. And it's like, golly, man.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of your celebrities that deal in music, they either live near Vegas or they live in near Nashville. They don't live out in Hollywood or Beverly Hills anymore. Very few live out there anymore. Because after the show ended, Family Jewels, Gene Simmons sold that house. I mean, why have a big house like that if it's just you and your wife? Because your two kids have grown up and went to college and moved on. So he sold the house. He got lucky too, and he moved to Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
I mean, California is nice to visit, but I'd never live there.
We wouldn't really live in LA, but I would like to move to California, go back to not to basically where I was before, but like some kind of cheap town somewhere, if you will, like not shithole, but like, and not desert, but just somewhere that we could probably live on security.
You're not going to find anything cheap in California except for the desert. Like in Needles, if you're lucky. That's why a lot of people moved around Vegas. They moved to Henderson because it's affordable. It's more affordable than California. Although Vegas has gotten expensive too, but nowhere near. Because when 2008 hit, I knew a lot of people I worked with that retired from where I was working. And a lot of them decided not to move to Florida, to move to Vegas because that was the thing back then. Well, when 2008 swung around, a lot of them went broke and couldn't afford to live out there anymore, so they moved back home to Ohio. So there was a lot of empty houses around Vegas there for a while.
Yeah, you remember Dean Cain, who played the TV Superman?
Yes.
He actually, and Scott Baio, they both moved to Florida.
Another place I wouldn't live. I did own a house there, but I never stayed in it. I tried to. But I sold it because I learned what de-restricted meant. I'm like, I'm not paying $250,000 for a house and people are going to tell me how I'm going to live in it. Well, like up yours. But that's the way it is down there. I broke even. I said, as long as I break even, I can care less. Because I wasn't fully explained to me what de-restricted neighborhood meant. And there's a lot of that down there. And I understand why, but still, no. What it is the people, old folks that buy a home down there, they do not want to lose the home's value. So they make sure everybody in the neighborhood keeps their grass cut. You can't park your car in the fucking driveway or in front of the house. It has to go in the garage. I couldn't park my bobtail there because when I was there, I said, I've only been in this, I owned this house for a year and only been in it for 15 minutes. I was signing the paperwork and getting out from underneath it because some other people bought it. And I was happy, and I was going to leave, and a fucking old man in a walker's standing in front of my truck. I called the police. You're not supposed to park here. I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, but I just signed the house because I just sold it. You won't ever have to deal with me again. I said, could you get out of my way, please? He's like, I ain't going nowhere until the police comes here. I said, old man, get out of my way. I will run your ass over. And here comes this old lady out there barking at me, too. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. I said, by the time the police get here, I'm going to be down the highway. So I backed up 3 feet. His slow ass tried to catch up to me, threw it in gear, and got around him. Oh, and you cannot have a party past 8 o'clock at night. Not even a fucking.
Where was this? Like, where'd you live at?
Bradenton, Florida. It's just south of Tampa.
Yeah, my cousin lives in Brandon, Florida, over that way.
That's right next to it. My sister Donna lived in Brandon for years. She lives in the Panhandle now. But I still go to Bradenton because I was thinking about getting dedicated Tropicana loads out of there. And the house was only a few blocks away from there.
Mm.
Yeah, and you can't have a party past or a barbecue past 8 o'clock. I'm like, you guys can lick my fucking nuts. I said, I'm making a house payment like this. You're going to tell me how I'm going to live in it? Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Exactly. That ain't going to happen. Are you going to make my fucking house payment? You ain't telling me shit. And it doesn't make no sense. The old folks will yell at you, turn that music down. And then you go to talk to them. You say something to them. They're like, what? And that doesn't make a damn bit of sense. Turn that music down. You say something to them. What?
Luke, take your pants off. What was it? Pull your pants down, whatever it was.
Oh yeah, pull your pants down. He was that was Herbert the Pervert as Obi-Wan Kenobi, the ghost.
Yeah. Pull your pants down.
Go get a nice bowl of Zima soup. Get your space ass back here. My nephew can do Herbert the Pervert perfectly. I'm like, I don't know how you can do that. Where he speaks with the whistle like that. He does it perfectly. I just wish McFarlane would do the other ones. Because the first 3 were excellent. I like the beginning of the second one. You see Stewie as Vader hanging out the window of the Star Destroyer, and you see a mailbox that says Nimoy, and he hits it with a ball bat. That was hilarious.
Mm. You saw Spaceballs, didn't you?
Yes.
You like the part where Rick Moranis says, "Found anything yet? We ain't found shit."
Yeah, they were combing the desert with a pick.
Yeah.
A giant pick.
How about you guys? Nothing, sir. What about you?
They were combing the desert.
Combing the desert, yeah. That's what, yeah.
This is an unlisted wall.
No beaming. I'll walk. How come nobody told me my ass was so big?
Yeah, but didn't he come out with a TV series, History of the World Part 2? Because people have been dying for a sequel of that. And I saw the preview and I saw Mel Brooks. He's aged, but he's still alive, and he was all excited about doing it. It was going to be a TV series, History of the World Part 2. And I was like, yes. I don't know how far, if they've started it or what. But everybody's been dying for another one of those. Sad thing is, half the people that were in the first one are all dead. You know, Gregory Hines, I hated it when he passed on.
Where was he? Was in Spaceballs?
Gregory Hines wasn't. He was in the History of the World Part 1.
Oh yeah.
And I tell you what, it's very underrated and didn't get the attention that it should have. Was the movie Clue? There was a lot of stars in that movie. Christopher Lloyd was Professor Plum,
Yeah.
and the guy that he's famous, he was the butler. He he played the tranny in Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, I'll be right back. But Marion's here. You can talk to her.
I can't remember that actor's name. He played the demon in the Legends movie.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
The movie Clue, that was excellent.
No, I didn't get to see it.
That was in the '90s, wasn't it?
No, that was in the late '80s because I was in high school when that came out. Christopher Lloyd played Professor Plum.
I
Miss
remember
Scarlet.
when they brought it out, though.
Yeah, and she played in a lot of Mel Brooks movies. She played Mrs. White. She was in Young Frankenstein as Young Frankenstein's wife. That Mel Brooks filmed. It was the same actress.
Young Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Do you say Frederick? No, I said Frederick. He goes, I'm a surgeon. I can take care of that hump. What hump?
Yeah, that was one of my favorites too, was Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, what was his name? Boyle played Frankenstein. What was his first name? Boyle was his last name.
Oh,
He was in this TV show, Everyone Loves Raymond as the father.
yeah. Peter.
Peter Boyle. Yeah, I like Peter Boyle in the Dream Team. He was the one that had the Christ fixation megalomania. He thought he was Jesus. At the beginning of the movie, Christopher Lloyd thinks he's a doctor. He calls him in for group. He's sitting in a chair, totally naked, with the Bible on his lap, drinking a bottle of wine. And he goes, "That's a serious infraction of the hospital rules. Do you realize that this is the blood of our Lord Jesus Christ? And a damn fine Beaujolais." That was a classic, too. The Dream Team.
Baseball. He said batters out.
Well, I don't know what his issue was, but all he talked about was baseball.
Yeah.
He's a Yankees fan.
I always liked Gene Wilder because I saw him in
Batters up.
the what was it he was in?
Which one?
Gene Wilder,
Stir Crazy.
first movie.
What first movie? I
He was in he was in Bustin' Loose with Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
They did a lot of
And
movies
then there
together.
was another one.
Well, him and
Oh.
Richard Pryor were a team. They formed a team together. They did a lot of movies together.
You know Evils, whatever it was. Do you know Evil? Here no. Evil?
No.
Which one?
Gene Wilder in uh
Come on. Use your words, honey.
I don't remember the name of it.
Okay.
And it had
What was the story about? I'll probably be able to figure it out for you.
it was about a little boy that won 5 golden tickets.
Oh, Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first one, and then there was Charlie the
Yeah.
Chocolate Factory. It was
That's
part
one of
2.
my favorite movies he did.
Yeah, he had that recorder played a chocolate. He'd play it, and then he would be going when he got done playing because it was made of chocolate.
Yeah.
They made a spoof of Willy Wonka, where this Indian guy was drinking the river of chocolate, thinking it was actually the sewer. And he was digging in the river or whatever, and he thought it was chocolate. He's like, "Yay, chocolate!" And he runs over to it, and he starts scooping it up, and he's like, "That's actually our sewer."
And Peter, I forget what his last name was, that played the little boy that was big boy and ate everything.
The fat kid that ate the chocolate river.
Yeah.
He's probably deceased now.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
shit, the kid was older than I was. That was in that movie. That was filmed like mid-70s.
Yeah, he's still alive. The kid is. He goes to Comic Cons.
And then Veruca Salt
She wasn't in that one.
played the little girl that was a brat.
Oh yeah. I want it now.
Oh, the girl, yeah, that girl got on my nerves. Something fierce.
And then there was another episode of Family Guy where they faked a cutaway for Peter eating everything because he was like that, and Wonka says, "Peter, are you sure you didn't go into the blueberry room?" And he's all fat and doing like this. He's like, "No," and he was all grape or purple or blue, and he was like doing this because he was round.
They had a girl in the movie that was ate a dinner that Wonka made, and it had blueberry dessert, and it made her blow up because the blueberries had juice. And she was holding juice, so they had to take her to the juicing room.
Yeah, and she got eliminated.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny in Family Guy, Peter said, "Come on, Wonka, I gotta poop." You know, he's doing this, and he's all fat and round because he ate the blueberry. Or the gobstopper, whatever it was. He's like, "I gotta poop, Wonka."
That's what it was. It was Gobstopper.
Yeah. Did Cher fall asleep?
Maybe. She's always in and out. She has insomnia and narcolepsy. It's a hell of a combination. She falls asleep when she doesn't want to, and when she wants to, she can't fall asleep, and it sucks. I can imagine. She wants to sleep, she'll lay there for hours and not fall asleep.
And she always has headaches and stuff, whatever, I understand.
Yeah, I wish they would
More
do
to deal with.
do some more reunions of the Saturday Night Live crew. Bring back Hans and Franz and the church lady. I missed the church lady. She was hilarious.
That was Joanne Worley.
No, that was Dana Carvey.
Yeah,
First movie.
he was one half of Hans and Franz, the smaller guy. It was the same guy. He did the church lady.
Well,
like that when he-
what's special?
I thought it was Joanne Worley.
No, I like it when he interviewed Robert Downey Jr. That was hilarious. Oh, fine.
So, Sean, you want me to give you my numbers through Messenger and then give me a call if you're in town?
Yeah, send it to
guys,
me a
I'm still
message.
here. Okay, I'm just fixing something.
Jeez, this road needs to be fixed.
Yeah, so let us know when you're in town and I'll send you my number. I'll do it right now.
But things have been so chaotic. It's like, okay, I'm going to Mebane, but when I get there halfway, they may end up having me swap out with somebody else and go somewhere else. You know, it's chaos, and it's gotten worse because some people have lost their job or quit, and it's like, good luck at finding a good paying job out there the way things are now. It's just, it's a lifestyle, and not this job is not for everybody. And a lot of people cannot stand being away from home. I mean, look at me. Look how often I get to go home. Not much.
Yeah, Kuya Sean, I'm here. I'm just fixing something because tomorrow, later, as I told you, I need to meet this recording artist because she needs to get the painting.
Yeah.
And she
Sean,
doesn't like
Sean,
to
check
give
your
her
messenger.
address. Huh?
Check what?
Check your messenger. You know, Cher, I still can't find you at all. I've tried to look your second.
Yeah, just give me Josh, okay? I give you already my okay. How can I do it? Okay, this is my Facebook, okay? I'll show you. How does it looks like?
How does it look like? That's how Sean talks.
Yeah.
I am glad
Hold
I'm
on, hold
Bobtail.
on. Hold on. You can find me. It's impossible. Many people already find me. Vinco find me there, you know.
Mm.
I show you. Yeah, I'm still okay. I'm going to adjust the camera now. I'll show you now what is my Facebook looks like, okay? So hold on.
Okay.
There you go, Josh. There you go with the monkey. This is me with the
Okay.
horse.
All right. I will look at that right now.
Yeah, with the gorilla. Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the picture is with the horse. I'm the horse carriage.
Okay.
See the profile. Yeah, that's it. This is the way I look like. Josh. That one. I was riding in a Calesa. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Mm.
Okay, so let me look you up now.
Because I don't use the share pencil because of I forgot the password over there. Because too much social media, you know. Yeah.
How do you spell your first name? 'Cause I keep thinking it's the way I'm thinking.
Okay. SHERYLL.
Okay, I did that.
And then Timbol, TINBOL.
Right. So, Sherry, look at this, okay? I, I'm not
Okay.
even, I'm not even playing with you, but I put your name in. I'm not finding you on this list at all. And they only had like 8 names.
Okay. My advice to you, can you please send me the link of your Facebook, and then I'll add you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Send it here in private chat, not in the chat downstairs.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Private chat.
1 second.
Because I'll find you.
Okay.
Darren didn't come up.
No, he didn't. You can try it now. It's there. Just click on there.
Yeah. I will click it now. Oh, this page is
I'm sorry? I didn't hear you. You cut off. Wonder what happened.
Josh. It
Yeah.
was said that what we call this. Hold on. How can I say this? Copy the link. It was said that your link is not available.
Let me fix it.
How
Hold on.
come?
I'm not sure.
Sorry about that, guys. You couldn't hear me because I was looking at my GPS. I'm glad I
Okay.
didn't, because there was a bridge that was 13 foot 3 inches, and I'm not going to go underneath it. It'll take the top of my truck off.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad I'm bobtail. Got easily turned around, come back here to the 422, and go down a few more blocks. So I'm trying to get to the TA truck stop because I know I have good internet signal there, or at least
Yes.
I should. And there's a big ass porn shop right across the street from it too.
You don't need to go there unless you're looking for the 2-headed one.
Well, this place is huge.
I'm looking at it. Sure, give me 1 second here.
Okay.
I'm not into synthetic rubber. There's some people that are, but not me. I've hauled a lot of that too. Don't know what they did with it. It was in a gelatinous state. Ugh.
For sure. When I look at mine, when I did that link that I sent you, come on, hold on a second.
Okay, I've seen it. I've seen it. Okay,
Ah.
I'll find you now. Okay.
That's
There we
me.
go.
Yeah, I'll find you now. I'll find you. Wait, wait. I'll just open my other Facebook.
Boy, that dude's cracked out. Damn, there's a bunch of crackheads in this neighborhood. Shit.
Okay, Sean.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, can you send to me the Facebook of Josh? You know the profile. Send me the link.
I don't have it. Oh, wait a minute. I got
Oh,
it. I got Josh. I got Josh on Messenger, but I can't
yeah,
do
in
it now. Right
Messenger.
while
Send it to me. Send
I
it to
can't do it
me.
while I can't do it while I'm driving.
Oh yeah, later. Send it to me.
So, share. Do I send it to your old account, or is that
Yeah,
not?
I tried to find you, but I cannot find you. I don't know what's going on in this Facebook. You know.
Hold on a second.
Hold on, guys. Okay, hold on.
Now what fell? Road's so freaking rough. The shit's falling everywhere. Oh man.
So, Sean, where are you heading to right now?
I'm headed to the truck stop, the TA, where I'll know I'll have good signal for tonight's live stream. That sucked. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is rough. And I'm a good ways from I'm like 15 miles from Cleveland. This is like a suburb of Cleveland and pretty run down. A lot like Detroit. A lot of boarded up buildings, boarded up shuttered businesses. Yeah, when all the manufacturing packs up and
Damn.
moves overseas, that's what happens to a city. Niles, Ohio. I finally got a sign. Ooh, there's an Irish Cleary's. It's an Irish bar. Oh man. This neighborhood that I'm in was built post World War II. Man, a lot of nice houses too. They rebuilt that one. Okay, now I'm staring at a bridge that I don't have a height sign. I'm looking for one. I don't see it. And it's not even posted above the truss. I'm going to get close enough. If I can see the bottom of it, that means I'll clear it. If I don't see the bottom of it, I'm not going to make it. I see the bottom of it. Yes, sir. Yes, indeedy do da. I made it like a viaduct.
Some buns. It's time for medications. It's 5.
Yep.
So, Sean,
Yes.
I gotta take care of Marion's medications real quick, but I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna listen to you.
Giving her drugs.
Yeah, yeah, but they have to be done rectally.
No,
Okay.
they don't.
She says no, they don't. No, but I'm still gonna be here. I won't be on camera for a minute.
Yeah, I can see her telling me, yeah, you bend over first.
And you try it with a turkey baster, Josh. No thanks. But I'll still be on here. I'm not leaving. Just it'll take 5 minutes.
I can grab Cher's attention for a bit.
Yeah, I think her phone rang or something.
Wow, that reminds me of the park in downtown Manila. Damn.
All right, let's just chill. I'll do it.
Now that is a first. I'd never seen a crackhead walking a dog before.
Bet you the dog's dragging him.
No, it was a woman. Most of your crackheads that I see are women.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Walking the dog.
I'm gonna do your Kefir stuff and everything first. Then I'll do meds. Yes.
Okay.
We'll just do, this is the important part, right? This stuff. The other ones can wait. Not too long, but they can wait. I'm still here, Sean.
Yeah, I know. Hear the birds chirping.
No, it's just I'm very gassy and they sound like that. He's like, man, you're talented.
Oh god damn, there's another one.
Got another bridge.
Yeah, but it's not listed. It's high enough, I can tell.
Oh, okay.
But that one was 13.3. I wasn't gonna make it under that one. Yeah, the shit. This one's like maybe 18 or 19 feet high.
Like with this,
Yeah.
but it's a weekend. They have to get approvals.
Good. Now I'm starting to see trucks. That means that there ain't no that I'm good on this highway from now on. Hey.
I have done sweet beans.
Yeah. Why can't the wind start blowing at 50 miles an hour now when I was an empty trailer? Because the wind doesn't mean shit now because I don't have an empty trailer for it to blow my ass over.
Sorry, I got to do a quick little fill up over here. No, chase it down with agua. Yeah. Sorry, Sean, I'm still here. I have to fill up Marin's meds. He's already taken half of them. Hello?
Drugs. Yeah, I take mine in the morning. I get first thing, get it out of the way, and with my vitamins.
But do you fill your own pill box, or how do you do it?
Oh no, I call up Walmart. Say, hey, I need a refill. Okay. They don't. They think I'm funny when I. I'm sorry.
You don't have a pill box to put your stuff in during the week?
No. I got my pills right up here. And what it is I stop by the Walmart pharmacy there by my house, and they know me really well. And they think it's funny because I come in there, I'm scratching my arm, and I'm acting like, I'm a meth head, and I'm just in there to get, cholesterol medicine. That's all. It does absolutely nothing for you. Well, it reduces your cholesterol level. That's about all it does. You get no feeling from it at all. But I'm acting like I'm.
I have to take twice a day.
Okay. What were you saying, Sean?
Yeah, I take a cholesterol med. And I'm there at the pharmacy acting like I'm on meth or something. I'm scratching my arm and everything, I need my drugs.
They said, "You're back again, Sean." Every week they say, "You're back again."
Like you love acting like an ass. I'm like, yeah, it's funny. Because you got to be careful because some people that used to be hooked on that, we give them a drug that helps them wean them off of it, and they come and get it here. Just be careful that there's nobody behind you, because we don't want you picking on those people. I'm like, shit, man. I see people hocked up on fentanyl at the fucking truck stop all the time, and I bring my phone with me and I play the song from Skinner called "Needle in the Spoon." Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Hey, my nurses in Springfield think that's funny.
Right.
Some of them think that's kind of rude. I'm like, man, y'all ain't got no sense of humor.
Like, that's it. And there's not another bottle up there.
Okay.
But you got enough to cover you for a week. You're good. You don't have to be black. It's okay.
Don't mess with the needle or the spoon and the trip to the moon. Gonna take you away.
Mm.
Well, I don't mess with that stuff.
Sometimes.
Mine's
Hey,
like
that is a cool. It's a cool tune, though. Even though I don't recommend any of that, but it's a cool tune.
pill.
Marion takes liquids and pills for her meds.
Because sometimes I can't get the pill down.
Yeah, you ever notice they give you these big ass horse pills that do shit for you, but you take one of those, whatever it is, these little itty bitty pills that knocks you in the dirt. That makes no sense at all. Take that little itty bitty pill, man. It knocks you down. Woo! But the horse pills, they don't do shit.
Woo. What I hate is when they give me what is it?
He's waiting.
Ugh. Shit. I'm yawning already.
Viruses and
Okay, he gets it.
things that you got, and they're horse pills.
And they're hard to crush and split, too.
And the horse pill I take is COQ10 and fish oil, but those are vitamins. You know, I'm going to do that instead. I see a bobtail over there. I'm like, screw it. I'm going to park over there too. Oh. Yeah, it's called Club 76 because it's right here off of Interstate 76 and 80.
What, the porn
And they
place?
got 76 Internet Cafe. Oh, yeah, and they got blinds covering the windows. Yeah, I can figure that one out pretty quick. It's Austintown Adult Video. Open 7 days, 24/7.
And then it says, but make sure you clean up after yourself back there. Okay, I think we're done for the AMs.
Yeah, I'm not going to take up a whole spot that some driver can use. I can easily park over here with all the other bobtails. You know, one thing I've noticed, Josh, I'm noticing more and more people going to work riding a bicycle.
Well, gas isn't too expensive for a car. We're good.
Yeah, because nobody can afford it. Nobody can afford the cheapest vehicle.
We actually, Sean, we haven't told you this yet, but we actually was this close, and I'm not even kidding, with keys in hand, we almost bought a $24,000 vehicle, which was almost, after they appraised our car for $11,700 from 24, it dropped it to 14. With keys in hand, they said, congratulations, have a couple Cokes, sign these papers, all this stuff. We were so close to getting a new car. a 2025 blue silver Toyota Corolla, and some things came up that it didn't pan through. The guy that we were working with said, let's see, this was Wednesday night. Come back. So Wednesday night, he said, bring this, come back tomorrow about noon. I said, okay, cool. Sure enough, like I said, keys in hand, we were just about to roll out and have a new car. And Mary and I already figured all the payments and things like that. And this past week has just sucked ass bad. Because we were going to Illinois, right? And we wanted a new car. Or something that we wouldn't have to worry about the brakes 700 or 800 times in a year. Because our brakes are still failures because we've already tried to have Firestone fix them. I took one of the guys with me and said, let's go down the road a piece. Fuck y'all. And they listened to it. They said, I don't hear nothing. Well, you're not in the car all the time, yes. You know, and can you spend about an hour with me and I can rape you in the wood? I didn't say all that. He's like, what, dude? Just take me back. You're scary.
Shit.
No, but he was like, well, I don't hear anything. So I take him back. He's like, what else do you want us to do to it, dude? Because, like, we've already worked on it like 5 times. You didn't work on shit. You didn't want to work on it. And you're making me pay $30 a month. Hold on. I'll get there. $30 a month to pay what you have failed on. Not you, sir, but your all's mechanic people. They don't know shit. Come to find out, my parents know somebody that can do it less than $600. And he said he could do it for less than $300. So he told my parents, and now I heard about it, that we were ripped off. The brakes were $600, and they failed miserably. We keep hearing grinding. Sir said, maybe it's the ball bearings and whatnot. I said, it's in the front. It's in the engine. It's in the tires. It's in the brakes. Something's up. They don't want to fix on it anymore. They keep kind of like pushing us away every time they get a chance and don't want to do it and sign us up for an appointment.
What kind of vehicle do you have right now?
2016 Corolla.
Well, believe it or not, Toyotas are the better made vehicles.
Yeah, but we can never get them. Whatever it is that we keep hearing is scaring us shitless, and we can't go up north in this car until we figure out what's going on.
Yeah, anytime I would do any traveling like that, I'd rent a car. I'd rent. I'd put the miles on somebody else's vehicle and just rent it. Fuck it.
Right.
Like if I had to fly somewhere, fly there and get a rental car and be done with it. I mean, why put all that miles on your damn vehicle? You're saving money by getting a rental car always.
Yeah, I know. And we're almost close to 100K on our car for miles.
Oh,
I'm missing something here. No, but we wanted to drive, but that's why we were trying, like, hey, let's go see about a new car. And we were so approved. We got approved, but then something came up and he said, well, sorry, folks, you got to have somebody else to be here to sign off on it. I says, no, we don't. We're fucking adults. He's like, well, that's what my higher ups are saying. Fuck you. Don't fucking tease us for 2 days saying we got everything squared away and then it fails.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts so bad, Sean. It really did.
Yeah, but see, I don't make payments on vehicles anymore. I straight up pay for them. And usually when you got that kind of leverage, you get what you want. Well, I'll just take my money elsewhere. Like trying to help my ex get a new another vehicle. And they want 13 grand. Hold on 1 second. Hello.
I was wondering if you had like a big bag.
Not a big bag. I got regular bag, you know.
Small bag.
Yeah.
Garbage bag?
Somebody trying to scam you?
I use these.
No.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Was he trying to scam you?
It had 125,000 miles on it. I mean, it looked good, and that's what they always do. You make it look good, but it probably runs worth the shit. They wanted over 13 grand for this, and I'm like, this vehicle has 125,000 miles on it. Naturally, after a vehicle hits over 100,000 miles, you're not going to get a whole lot of money for it. I said, your vehicles are overinflated in price. I said, you got this at a car auction because a lot of yous are going out of business. And they auction off all the cars. The guy who went bankrupt, that money goes to pay him off, so he gets out scot-free, and you guys got inventory. You probably paid 2 or 3 grand for this vehicle, if that. I said, I'm not giving you 13. I'll give you 8 for it. 8,000 cash right now. Wouldn't go for it. I'm like, okay, I'll just take my money elsewhere because it's a buyer's market. They say that, look, I can sell this vehicle. No, you can't. Why is everybody going out of business if they can sell them? Every day, there's at least a dozen dealerships in the country going out of business every day. I know, and I told them. I said, the call haulers that move these cars around, I'm around them all the time. I'm a trucker also, and they talk.
Right.
And they got tons of work. They're needing more guys to drive car haulers to move them.
Oh, I know. Oh, I'm still here. I'm just trying to think.
He's still working on my pills.
And I told that dealer, I said, look, I drive by your dealership all the time for the past 10 years. And I've never seen anybody walk in your lot. And the vehicles look like they hardly even move. And I told him, I said, I understand you have to make a profit, but you're not going to make an obscene profit like this.
Did you put it in a sticky cup?
Yes, I did. What a moron I turned out to be.
That's a pill cup.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's wet. But I put it in the wrong one.
Well, I could get the pills out.
Here you go, I'm sorry. You got it all.
And that's why I told my ex, I said, let's wait for the market to crash and everything falls flat on its ass, and we'll be able to come back here and get that car. And I told the guy the same thing. When the market crashes and everything falls flat on its ass, I'm going to return here, and I'm not going to offer you 8 grand for this. I'll offer you 4.
What did he say?
Didn't say anything, turned beet red. He's pissed off because you can't fuck with somebody that has a master's degree in business. I know how to do business. You're not going to screw a guy like me. I already know. And I explained it to him, you know, how it's probably explained to him by his boss. I said, greed has gotten the best of most people that are in business. They want to profit way too much. And they push too much. They ruined everybody's jobs, the mass Americans. The manufacturing's gone. People hardly find good paying jobs anymore. Nobody can afford what you're trying to sell. You guys killed, well, the corporate elitist killed the goose that laid your golden eggs years ago.
Right.
Because nobody can afford to buy what you're trying to sell. Because all the good paying jobs are gone. That's what happens when you abandon your country of origin for cheap foreign labor. And get a tax cut to do it, too.
Right. You're gonna park your rig tonight and go across the street and play with it?
I wouldn't go over there. I wouldn't get out of the truck without having to worry about just getting something.
We got one of those places over here, but they have a hotel next door. It's like an old Motel 6, and they'll keep the light on twice for you. And it's where they take them somewhere.
Yeah, you couldn't pay me to go across the street. I would never go in one of those places. I park near them because they're near truck stops, and I've seen a lot of drama end up at one. I'm like, man, these people are just, you go in there, you don't know what the kind of fucking disease you're going to get just by walking in the door.
That's that right.
I went into one of those places before, and I accidentally put my hand in something.
I wouldn't touch anything. Like, oh shit, man. I touched that bottle of lotion over there, and my hand won't stop. My fingers won't stop itching.
I get what you're saying. We're gonna burn some in the tree back from here. We're done with that. All right, Bones. So, Sean, we've done pretty good. I'm glad you're here. We're going past 2 hours now. Of course, we spent, 45 minutes without going live?
Yeah. You should have went live when we got in there. That was funny. I can't remember everything we talked
Josh,
about. But
I have to step down now. Okay, thank you very much, and thank you, Sean. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that
Send
was
me
funny.
the link. Okay, of Josh. Okay. Bye. Bye, everyone. Yeah, I'm here now.
You're here now. But you left.
And
There she goes. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Any plans for dinner?
Yeah, I'll probably go into the kitchen here that they have here at TA's, and they usually have really good stir fry. I like the stir fry on top of rice, man. Just give me some soy sauce and I'm good.
Mm.
Got bamboo shoots and sugar peas, or snow peas, I should say. Broccoli, carrots, a little bit of onion on top of rice with some soy sauce. Some good stuff. And probably fried chicken or grilled chicken on it, I mean.
So how, like, when you get home and stuff, if you ever do go home per se, but how often do you usually, like, how much time do you have to spend with kids and stuff, whatever, and then hit the road again?
Yeah, sometimes I stop in only for a few hours, long enough to have dinner with them. And sometimes I spend a day, sometimes 2 days. Very rarely will I spend an entire week.
But you like what you do, though. I mean, you get paid mucho for it, don't you?
I don't like what I do. It just pays really too well to go anywhere else. No, there's no other job that could pay me what I make out here. Nope. A lot of people say they got these fancy jobs and that they went to college for and everything else, and it pays dick. So they make you sound all fancy, but in reality, when you look at the dollar signs at the bottom line, are you being paid? No. Well, they make you sound special and they make you feel special, but you don't get paid very special. You get paid just as you get paid maybe a little bit more than somebody makes at McDonald's.
I heard in California, people at McDonald's now, shit, man, they're making like 18 an hour because of the cost of living.
Yeah. It doesn't mean that they're living good because the hot cost of living there is so expensive. If they were to raise the rates of minimum wage that would went along with inflation and the rising cost of living, minimum wage right now in America should be $25.50 an hour. But they haven't raised it since 2008, and it's $7.25. Now, you work at a McDonald's over in Denmark. The last time I talked to somebody over there, McDonald's over in Denmark is this. By law, as soon as you're hired, you get 5 weeks paid vacation by law. And the starting pay over there at that time, this was like in 2011. In 2011, you still get 5 weeks paid vacation regardless. And they were paid $22.50 an hour. This was back in 2011. Because that's when I went over there. And I'm like, America's supposed to be number one? Yeah, that's bullshit.
Mm.
Now that's $22.50 in American dollars, not the euro, because their values are different. I factored it in if it was USD. I think now, hell, that was what, 15 years ago. It's probably a whole lot more than that now. It's probably like $30.50. See, people get very well taken care of in Northern Europe, like Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark. Used to be Germany, but they're having issues now too, along with France until Macron is gone. But things will probably get a lot better when the new elected prime minister comes into office, named Jean-Luc Mélenchon. And he's what Americans, what they think is, but is not. He's a communist.
Right.
But everybody was taught to fear and hate that word, but they don't know what it means. They think they do, but we were taught to fear and hate it for no particular reason. If we found out what the reality of it was, turns out everybody likes it. Or they would like it if they found out the reality of it. See, the word communism comes from the word community. And the first person in history that mentioned the word communism is Karl Marx in 1864, because communism didn't exist. And he just briefly mentions it in Das Kapital. He just throws it out there. You know, he was trying to think of other economical ideas for people so we can move beyond capitalism. And I like it when they talk about, oh, I like the free market. We traded slaves on the free market. So much for the freedom on that one, huh? There were always markets throughout human history, just not the way they wanted it. Shit, the boys got fourth.
Yeah. I don't know, TNA's, they have restaurants or something in their kitchen. Hello?
damn it! All I was looking at was a photo of the state results of the weightlifting contest for my son.
What did I just ask? Buns, what did I ask him?
I don't know.
My son led Tri Village in the weightlifting. Like, you can't deny my son now, can you? That motherfucker is taller than everybody at the school, except for one basketball player. He doesn't play football. Do you want to deny my son now?
Excuse me. I'm allergic to butt.
Yeah, they didn't. They took fourth place, but my son led the fucking team in weightlifting today, and has been all season. Weightlifting.
I'm still here.
Shit. If Junior added 15 more pounds to any of the weight that he lifted, he would have finally got his letter. And I'm like, this is bullshit. Who keeps changing the rules here? I said, you play varsity sports in high school, you get your letter. So they're going to make Junior wait 3 months before he graduates high school to get his letter jacket. I'm like, no. If I have to, I'll just go around them. I'm going to order it from another place and pay them and get my son his letter jacket because he deserves it. And I'm not going to sit there and placate these fucking people that think that they're conservative and rich and act like a bunch of shamed millionaires that they never were. I'm close to being a millionaire, but I don't act like it. And I sure as hell ain't going to act like a shamed one. I don't care what I got. I'm just make money for my kids, make sure they got a good living. That's all I care about. Because me, if you can't eat it, wear it, or live under it, it's useless. That's why I don't live a life of that excess. I got a boat, I got a camper, I got this and that. Fuck that shit. Sure, I could do the same thing, but when am I going to ever enjoy it? It's just going to rot right there in my driveway or in my backyard. I'm like, the hell with that.
Come to find out, I thought my grandpa, I mean, he was obviously over a millionaire, but I was never showed that or told that, seen any proof until he opened his TD account one day. And I was like, Pops, really? What? I said, you can drain that account if you wanted to. He had almost 600K in that bitch. And I was like, you have more than that, don't you? And TD is all trades and everything and stocks. And he's like, yeah, I could, but I won't. And then I found out that he was over a millionaire status. He had not lots of banks, but he had money stored away. Like Christmas, like there's 20 grandkids that he has. One Christmas, he dished out almost $900, and not like that to one person, but like all of us, 20 of us, for Christmas gifts. He's like, here's 200 for you two to split. Here's 150 for you guys. Here's 200. Here's 100. Here's a 50. Here's 100. Like $900 he dished out for Christmas, and I was like, I love you, Pops. Not because of his money.
Yeah,
like,
my dad
Really?
raised me and my brothers. Just like he brought up in the Marine. My dad went in the Marine Corps at 15 because him and his father, my granddad, had a falling out. Because my dad, the Chicago White Sox wanted to sign my teenage father to a contract. And back then, you did what your parents told you to until you turned 18. You had no rights. They wanted to, at that time, this is in the 50s, they wanted to give my dad $100,000 per year and renewed. And my granddad said, that's not enough money. They said, okay, we'll put him in the minor league system. So he pitched for the AAA McHenry Shamrocks in Illinois. Badass uniforms, too. They had this big shamrock on the left breast and said McHenry in it. It was kind of cool. And within a month, they were wanting to bring him up. And they said, well, we'll give you 120. Granddad said, that's not enough money. My dad had enough. He ran away from home and joined the Marine Corps. And that's why my upbringing comes from. That's why I don't live a life of excess, because my dad would say the same thing. If you can't eat it, wear it, or live under it, it's useless. That's why those old Marines are. And it's glad my dad brought me up that way, because I've seen all my friends go, eyeballs, assholes deep in debt with credit cards and shit, and I've never even had a credit card in my life. I'm not going to pay interest on something. The hell with that. No. That right there, the invention of the credit card came out in 1982. The massive credit card was issued to everybody. Pre-1982, the only people that had credit cards were like doctors and businessmen. It was the American Express card. And then all the clones came out, and they figured, since wages aren't rising, we'll just open a new line of credit to everybody. And it papers over the American dream, make everybody feel like they're participating, until 2008 happens, where they don't have enough wealth to service the debt. And the House of Cards collapsed, and we haven't been able to recover since 2008.
Sean, I can either go mute for a few minutes, or I can talk to you tonight or something.
Oh, you can talk to me tonight. I'm going to go on the truck stop. Probably go in the restaurant there.
All right.
Oh, there's Darren. He was in the chat.
Yeah, but at 2:45, it's already after 5 Eastern. Yeah, it's almost 6, 20 minutes to 6.
All right. Yeah, you've been going for 2.5 hours. You're doing pretty good. Anyway, I'll see you in Darren's then.
I can go longer if Marion lays down, but anyway, we'll talk to you guys again.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right. See you, everybody. Take care.